A former gang boss endorsed by Destiny Church wants to be the new Far North Mayor. Hepi, a former Tribesman and a Rebels gang member and a current organiser for Destiny Church's controversial Man Up program, today launched his campaign with the support of Bishop Brian Tamaki. In May, Tamaki's wife Hannah revealed she'll lead a new party, Coalition New Zealand, into next year's election. Mr Hepi says he's standing as an independent with Destiny's support, and one of his top priorities is jobs for the district.
Another one is housing, shorting of housing. Another one is getting the Māori vote, because a lot of Māori don't vote at all. A lot of Māori ain't even registered because they're not educational aware. Also the meth, drug trade, that's plaguing this area up here. A person in Kaiko just got shot on Tuesday. It's been happening on a regular basis for some time now.
So what contribution did you make to that drug trade when you were part of the gangs?
I was part of that world. It's behind me now. I've left it there. My direction in life is forward and to help those that are in it now.
Understand that, but as you said, you've only left the gangs in the last 3 years, and this problem has built over a considerable period of time. So would you accept that in your past life you were part of building a market for those drugs that you now want to get rid of?
No. But I have been through that world, and I do know I do know that it has been left to become an infestation. There's millions of dollars being put into the DHB to try and eradicate the problem. They're looking in the drains for solutions. I know the way. I can do it,
Yeah, but the Rebels and Tribesman gangs are closely associated with drugs and violence, and you were part of that world, so you are part of creating this problem, aren't you?
Like I said, Lisa, that's the world of my past. People can camp in my past if they want. They can pitch up tents. I no longer live there. I've moved forward in a different direction.
So, are you going to clamp down on those gangs then if you become mayor?
I'm not saying anything of that. I'm clamping down on things. The meth itself, the problem of meth.
Meth doesn't make itself though, does it, Jay? People make it. So are you going to clamp down on gangs that have strong associations with the drugs you're trying to get rid of?
I'm not talking about gangs because it's not only gangs that do that. The finger always pointed at the gangs. So I'm not, a little step at a time, Lisa. It's little steps.
So Man Up is endorsing you. What does that mean? What kind of support will you get from Man Up? Are they going to provide money for your campaign, or what form will that support take?
No, absolutely not. They'll support me on people on the ground in terms of votes, in terms of getting out there, in terms of my campaign. But like everybody else, like John Carter and so forth, and there's other people that are running for mayor, they have rich friends now to pay to help them out in their campaign.
Don't you have wealthy friends? Aren't the Tamakis wealthy?
I don't know that, Lisa. I'm sure you'll spend a lot of time with them. You could have asked them that question. We're not talking about who's wealthy and who's not wealthy here.
I only raise it because you did, Jay. So in terms of...
I said the mayor has got rich friends who back him. But nobody asked, who backs you, John Carter? No.
Yeah, so registrations for the mayoralty don't open until the 19th of this month.
Yes.
And you need 2 people to nominate you from the district that you're standing in. So do you know who those people are yet? I
don't know offhand, but I do know a lot of people in this district.
Are they willing to nominate you, though?
I've probably got 100 people willing to nominate me because they want change. They're hungry for change.
Is Hone Harawira likely to be one of those? Would you ask him to do it for you?
I work for Hone. He's my boss.
Yeah.
On a note. So I don't know. I haven't asked him. I haven't thought about it. It's possible.
Are you getting...
It's possible.
Are you getting advice from Hone Harawira? Is he one of your advisors, key advisors?
I'm getting advice from a lot of people.
Well, what about Hone? Are you getting advice from him?
Yes, advice to go to work, be at work on time, don't be late. That's the advice I'm getting from One.
And that's Jay Hepi, aspiring Far North mayoral candidate.